for the second presidential inauguration of President Donald J. Trump. So, people are saying hi to you. And, well, it's really just Darla. Anyway. So, okay, so it's about the 20
Alright, here we are, Liquid City Stream's first real live review of the MELANIA documentary. You heard it here first.
See are her amazing shoes. How this woman walks around in like 10-inch heels, I'll never know. I could never do it. But, and not just that, but she actually, you see that she goes through the whole day of the inauguration, like 22 hours wearing those shoes. It was amazing. She's so graceful, and I'll tell you, our first lady she's a top model. She just is a top model. What did you guys think about the movie? Lorena, give us your 2 cents. She's stunning. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. She's brilliant.
Gorgeous.
She's an architect.
Brilliant. Architecture.
She's a very talented woman that has her own goals and her own dreams, and she's just not Donald's wife. Yeah, no, she's very much a woman in her own right. And, so how surprised were you? There's this one part of the movie where she goes on a FaceTime call. You'll never believe who she talks to.
Let me guess. Vladimir Putin.
Were you surprised? Yes. My feet hurt just thinking about it, right, Jenny?
Did she ever explain why she's up there
she
looking
is
like
so amazingly
spy
classy,
versus
and
spy?
I'll tell you what, President Trump, he picked the winner in that one.
Yeah, I remember that comment.
But, okay, so can you
With that
guess
hat?
who she was FaceTiming with? I'll give you a hint. It was another First Lady. Not an American First Lady, but another First Lady that may or may not be a lady. Kamala
Obama.
speaks their language. What do you mean? Kamala. What am I supposed to do? Well, speaks straight. Speaks his language. The First Lady that... You mean the one that we're talking about?
Don't you remember when she went to see some certain scientists and she tried to change her accent?
Oh, no, I don't remember that. I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to Dr. Jill, because I pretty much hate her guts.
I said Kamala speaks their
Oh, right, Kamala, whatever.
I was talking. I'll say it right. Kamala.
Kamala.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck her name is or who she is. She's nobody now. Okay, so did you guys guess? It's not Michelle George. It's not an American First Lady. It's a foreign First Lady. Some said it French. Yeah, Macron's wife. That's it, Steve Brown. You gave it away. Yeah, so she's on this FaceTime with Brigitte Macron, and that is crazy.
How's that crazy?
And you're looking at this woman and you're like, is that a man? Is that a man? Is that what you thought when you saw her? Is that really a man? Because it looked kind of like a man.
Or Brigitte Macron?
Her voice was a little more feminine than I
didn't think her voice was very feminine, actually. I don't know.
She looks
What
like
do
a
I know?
dude?
And then she started speaking French, so that kind of, that always sounds sexy, but, but no, seriously, it was a phenomenal movie. I feel like we all kind of got to know Melania because she's elusive, just gonna say it, but,
Elusive.
yeah, Michelle Obama was in the movie, but
Orchestrated.
not in the movie. She was not in the movie because she couldn't go to the inauguration because she was so upset. Yeah, she looks like she has a wig on, Brigitte Macron. You're right, Sue Brown. Yeah, she does. She does not look real. Yeah, she's a dude, man. You know he tinfoil had her.
It's a dude.
But anyway, yeah, so it's a really great movie. I highly, highly recommend. And I think that you guys should all go and see it. And I think we should make this movie, like, make billions. So all the haters will be really angry. I don't date anybody. Crip, nobody. No. I'm not alone. Not nobody, not no how. Still married to my husband in heaven. So there's that. Anyway, great question though. Yeah, Melania, making movies great again. Exactly. I don't read books. I read the things that the people watch movies about, because that's just me. But I don't like movies, and this movie, it was good. It was really good. And yes, about how she dresses Diane exactly. It was like our first lady is really she's a top model, and she's designing her dresses with a designer. Like, she knows everything. One of the things that made me feel bad though is, talking about how she lost her mama a year before, and then she had to go to Jimmy Carter's funeral on the first anniversary of her mother's death.
Jimmy Carter.
So that's kind of mean. But
that old motherfucker, boy. They say the good die young.
Something different when you talk about different. Yeah, she knows fashion, but it was sad to see her have to deal with a funeral on the same day, the first anniversary.
Can y'all shut the fuck up?
Of her mom's death. Because, when you are in mourning, and she talked a lot about being in mourning, and it was really, really sad. And I felt for her.
Nickel City Screams.
I lost my husband
Double tap
3
that
years ago,
screen.
so I still consider myself in mourning. I lost my dog a year ago, still in mourning.
I'll cue the violins.
Anyway, I also didn't know her mother was a fashion designer. It explained a lot, didn't it? I know, I felt really bad, and I did cry a little bit about her mom and the way that she had to go through that.
She was a fashion designer?
I didn't know that.
Her mother designed clothes for a department store, and that's how Melania started modeling.
No, I didn't know that.
Melania and her sister modeled clothes as children for her mother's fashions.
Wow. Well, they showed pictures of her mom too, like when she was little, when Melania was little, and her mother was stunningly beautiful. So we know where she gets it. Anyway, I think it was a really, really good movie to kind of let us get to know Melania a little bit. I love how the camera was just always on her, because she's so beautiful. You just want to look at her all the time. Seeing her
designer was just a hoot.
Everybody that worked with her, they were funny. And that's the thing about the Trumps. They have such great sense of humor. Being married to Donald Trump, I mean, it's gotta be difficult, but I would love to see the way that they acted together. They were just a wonderful power couple, and I'm so proud to have him as my president. And when they were doing the transfer of power with the Bidens and all the other horrible Democrat people,
Give me the
put
motherfucking
there,
key.
it was like, just seeing Kamala standing there with that stupid grin on her face, and she's seething inside. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, the Trumps loving each other, holding hands. Exactly, Diane. Didn't you love that? Seeing them together the way they were. And she is just so beautiful, and her husband loves her so much. And also Barron. How about seeing Barron? Man, that's a cool kid. It was just amazing. So yeah, Rose, you gotta see the movie. It is so great, and you are gonna love it. Let's see, what else about the movie was interesting? What did you guys think? Here we're back. It was really exciting. I don't know about stimulus checks. I think we deserve a lot more than stimulus checks, honestly.
I heard that.
I think the Somalians should have to pay each and every one of us, because they stole that much money from each and every one of us. But thank God for President Trump. Do you realize if he wasn't president now, you wouldn't even know that the Somalis were stealing from you? No. You wouldn't have any idea about that. And just think, Waltz would be the vice president. Oh my God.
They ain't the
vet
only
him?
ones.
Did they have any idea who he really was? It was crazy. Yes, thank you, Salty. Hey, random user. Good to see you. I love our president and our first lady too, Rose. I'm glad you're here. So, yeah, we're going to get lots of hate, and there's going to be, the people already coming in the chat who just have to say nasty things. But we see you, and we know who you are, and we know what you think. And, we're happy.
Must be really awful.
That goes both ways now. Come on, chat.
Yes, it must be. That's a good point, Michelle. Oh my gosh.
Must be really
Like looking in the mirror.
Terrence, you're right. We're helping so many other countries help, not just, we're helping so many other countries help America. Yeah, well, do you realize though, Terrence, that by helping these other countries, it is helping America? Because we want to be safe in America. And when President...
Safe, and
Yeah.
she's like,
I don't think so.
I don't possibly
And
see
then
how
Trump
it
said,
could
is it
be.
really safe? Yeah.
I don't see how it could be.
I saw your roast
Now we
naked.
know where we get out of.
Yeah, she said, she's like, how could it be safe? They're gonna know where we would get out. So, and it's sad to see how dangerous that job is, the presidency. And not just for President Trump.
When I saw how they were doing the inaugural in that.
Yes, put it in a stadium. Yeah, made it
All
easy
that
to deal
standing out
with.
in the
And they don't even get out of the car when they're didn't get out of the car. In an elevator that takes the whole car up. Yeah, the whole car.
Wow.
I know, that was really cool.
They don't even get out of the fucking car, yo. They pull up to the hotel, they pull into the hotel, and the elevator takes them up to the presidential suite. That's how serious this shit is.
It is interesting to see how at one point they drive past, and they drive past all of us, and that was really cool to see too. I was like, those are my people. So it was amazing. I think Lloyd said something about how
Hey, somebody says in the chat it's dark and the full moon is up. Well, y'all seen that full moon money.
And gosh, that's so true, because I put a picture of the Melania movie on my page for Facebook, and oh my gosh, like Facebook shadow bans me, so not too many people see what I post on Facebook. But all the haters seem to find the Melania movie, and they had to post horrible things about it because they're just so full of hate. But
They probably haven't even seen it.
That it had flopped.
Yeah. Oh, well, right.
3
Yeah.
days before it was
Before it even came out, they're like, nobody wants to see this movie and everything. But it's all lies. We know now that the Democrats are total liars, and the reason that President Trump is president again is because of American patriots. So.
Right, so this morning when I woke up, on my news feed, it goes to show you that 7% of all the negativity and all the horrible comments that came out about Melania's documentary were from critics only, while she got a 99% audience positive rating for her movie. That's how it goes. Got to do a little research. Don't ever trust one source of information. Ever.